Yo, what's up? Why is it always blue? 1 second. I hate it when it's give this blue vibes. So I wanna hold on for a second. I don't know why it's like that. That's stupid. That help? Still blue. I, I should test this, but I never do. Because I really just... Alright. It just looks blue. I don't know why. There's something blue. I'm trying to think. It's like there's something blue on a screen that's making me have that blue tint, and I don't know what it is. Weird. Well, so vacation. Here, let me get my glasses. Where'd my glasses go? So, something weird. Something weird's going on. So basically, I haven't started my vacation yet. So I worked Sunday. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then, how's the music volume? Is it good? Music volume good? Yeah, so I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. But I actually work tomorrow. And I did that because I take... The reason because of that is I take Saturday off. I get Sunday off because of Christmas Eve. And then I took 3 days off next weekend. Now you're probably like, why didn't you take more time off? Well, I did that because I figured, okay, I get 2 full weekends off basically. And then I still have like 7 or 8 days that I can take off. And mind you, I only work 3 days a week, so I only have to take off, if I take off 6 days, that's like half a month that I have off. So I'm saving all that vacation for April. So when April comes around, I take it's like March 21st or something, all the way until like April 15th, 16th. So that's what I did there. Because what I try to do, like, when I take vacation is, like, if I'm going to take a vacation, I try to use at least 3 days so I can get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And now, in this case, this week I only took Saturday off because I get Sunday off because of Christmas Eve. But I don't get New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. So I had to take those off. New Year's Eve, I had to take that off because that's a scheduled work day on Sunday. So basically, I want to take it off so then I get the full weekend. And so basically, I only took off 4 days, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we get Thanksgiving and not Black Friday. Wait, no. So the way it works for us is we get Thanksgiving off. And if you work Black Friday, you can either take the holiday pay. So it's considered 2 holidays. So everybody gets paid for Thanksgiving. But if you work Black Friday, you can either take the holiday pay, or you can take a floater, which is a free day off. And so you have to work that day to get the floater. And you also have to work your scheduled work day before and after. And they do that so people don't leave early and stuff like that. Now, you may think, well, the people who work on Friday, if they take the holiday pay, they're going to get the same amount as the people who don't work that day and automatically get the holiday pay. That's not right. Because what happens is if you work over 40 hours, you get overtime pay too. So like, there was one person, he worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So he got paid Friday holiday pay because he worked Friday. Well, everybody got paid that, but he chose the holiday pay for Friday. Everybody got it for Thursday. But he also got 10 extra hours of overtime. So that week, it stats pretty good, especially if you get overtime. It's a pretty good paycheck. Put it like this. I had Sunday off, and I took the floater on Friday because I worked. But, like, my check, yeah, so put it like this. I had Sunday off, that Sunday prior to Thanksgiving. And on Friday I worked, so I took the floater. So basically I didn't get extra pay for 2 days. Because I got 10 hours. But even if you take 10 hours for vacation pay, that you have to actually physically work over 40 hours to get overtime. So like if you work 3 days and you take 2 days vacation, that's 50 hours. You're not going to get 10 hours overtime pay. You're just going to get 50 hours straight pay. And so to give you an idea, I got, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. I got 50 hours of straight pay plus 10 hours of holiday pay because of Thursday. I took a floater for Friday, but I worked Saturday. My check was like $1,300 take home. So some people who physically worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, because if you can, when we have overtime, you can work one day, you can work 1 day extra. 1 week you can work 1 day extra. The next week you can work 2 days extra. Almost every week we have overtime. It's mandatory 1 day. Some people like to do 2 days. But you can't do more than that. And you probably don't want to do more than that. So some people who work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday, and took the holiday pay for Friday and Thanksgiving, their check was, they probably took home, I don't know their deductions, but they put it like this, they probably grossed in that 1 week, they probably grossed over $2,300, $2,400 in that 1 week. Taxes probably killed them though. They probably took home like $1,700, which is still pretty good, but that's give or take. But I worked at Dollar General Warehouse. What up, Mike? So I told Mike this, so you guys may not, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm trying something new. So I'm actually multi-streaming right now. And I multi-stream, I know it's silly, but I decided to try it. So I'm multi-streaming on Kick, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So, I mean, it kind of is, because the thing with multi-streaming, there's a couple things kind of weird with it. One, every website has a different bitrate maximum. YouTube is the best. So I don't know if you ever watched a live stream on YouTube, but it's usually the best quality, especially if you're watching it on like a 4K TV. It's the best. It gives you the best quality. Not really the best if you're a gamer per se and you're trying to get discovered or whatever. And then it goes down from there, then Twitch, then Facebook, then Twitter, and now you can actually stream on Twitter. You got to be a premium member for Twitter, but now anybody can stream on Instagram, and I didn't know that. But so here's the thing with that. So real quick, so the bit rate, the highest bit rate for YouTube you can do is 12,000. The highest bit rate for everywhere else, well, and I believe it's 12,000 for Twitter, which is weird because the quality really sucks. Compared to everywhere else, but you can have a high bit rate. But with Twitch and Facebook, the max is 6,000. So you can't split that up. So you gotta find a sweet spot. So basically, oh man. So basically, it's a catch-22. And like I'm using a program called Restream, and so it bundles all the chats together, and so it's nice because it bundles all the chats together. But like I said, you got to find that sweet spot for the bitrate. And the other thing about bitrate is a lot of people in this community, I mean, when they come to the streams, but there's a lot of people who don't live in the U.S. or don't, they don't have the fastest internet or don't have good internet. So if I had high bitrate, it would really make it so people who had either a fast cellular connection or just really good service or really fast internet would be able to watch. They have this thing called transcoding, which is basically, how when you watch a video, you can select the resolution. I don't think that's available for everybody. And I don't think it's available I know it's not available for everybody who does live streams. I think it's available after your stream ends. And then YouTube has it, and they'll allow you, they'll do that. So if you have a stream that's like 1080, or say 4K 2160, it will let you do 1080p, 1080-60, 1080p, 720, and like 540, 360. So it gets a little different. I mean, it's crazy because like I did it last night, and it's not a big deal, but I realized there's like very little, there's like no one interested in what I do when I stream, which is fine because, I just kind of learned to deal with that, and that's fine. I don't ever want somebody to feel sorry for me because of that. But I was streaming, I was like, damn, there ain't nobody coming by and checking me out. But it's fine though, because, I know I kind of, when I started streaming, people didn't really know me. And I didn't really know myself, to be honest, but I, started streaming, and, people came to the stream, but then when they started to see what, who I was or what type of person I was, not in a bad way, but just kind of like, man, this guy's not like your typical streamer. He struggles with a lot of stuff, and so I've learned to kind of accept that. It's, I don't know, sometimes it's like, man, sucks, but then I tell myself, I can't really do anything about it. Well, no, I'm just saying I can't really, I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole because I know I've talked about it before, but I can't I can't really put a facade on, I can't put, and I should know you're joking around because I do it all the time. So I'm really bad with like responding to people or taking everything. Like, it's funny because I joke around, but when someone says the same thing, sometimes I don't see it as a joke, and I need to work on that. But it's really hard because I don't really watch streamers, but when I see different streamers, I notice a lot of them. I mean, I know this is something you guys already know, but a lot of them don't really take the approach I do. They have the mental toughness to hide a lot of whatever is they're going through, and sometimes I wish I could do that sometimes, but it's really hard. It's just really tough, and yeah, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I'm not saying that, but it's just something I realize, But I do know that, it's like, I know things will get better, and I'll never stop helping people and stuff like that because that's what I like doing. And it's just it's something I think about sometimes. Yeah, I don't I mean, I wish, sometimes I wish that when I stream, I can just kind of put everything to the side. I don't know if maybe that's a personality issue, or if it's like, if I'm approaching streaming an incorrect way. Like, I thought to myself, like, is this something that, like, I can prevent from feeling? Like, is there a way to, like, just kind of, like, shut out all my personal life and just enjoy a stream and have fun all the time? And I don't know if that's, like, a personality trait, or if it's just something that, like, you know, because it's funny, because I was talking with somebody, some random person, I forgot where I was talking to him, Discord or Twitch or Twitter, and I mentioned a little bit about myself, and I said, you know, it's funny, as much as I watch streams, and I don't watch them a lot, but when I cruise through, it's like nobody really has, like, their definition of a bad stream is different than my definition, you know? It's like, it's like somebody had a bad stream because they, you know, and it's like, damn, you know, because they only got a few certain subs or something like that. It's just, it's crazy. And I say that because I was kind of looking for somebody to see if somebody could relate to me. I'm not saying I can't relate to you guys, but I was always seeing if I could find a streamer that, you know, is there somebody out there just like me who kind of struggles and has a hard time with things, and I can't find that. You know? Now, that's not something I need to find or something. I just thought it would be kind of cool to maybe, this is going to sound weird, but maybe if I saw someone else who's similar to me, maybe it would allow me to kind of view the glass half full, or be able to, like, man, if that's how I am, maybe I can change it if I can see it. And no, I don't watch my own streams, and I never do, and I'm not like that. I don't like watching myself talk. When I started the restream, I had a preview up, and I realized, like, my mannerisms a lot of times are not what I think they were or are. It's like I don't look as composed. I definitely look like I'm I definitely look like I'm either lost or kind of, or I say kind of, but not kind of, but like I'm just unorganized. Almost like I'm throwing everything to the wall and seeing what sticks, you know, in terms of, like, my thought process. Like, I talk about something, and if it's something I want to continue to talk about, I talk about it. And then sometimes I change subject, and I don't know, it's just, it's weird, because it's like, you know, it's kind of like when you do something and you see yourself doing that, you don't realize kind of what, you know, what exactly you're doing. It's all about humanity. Almost like, to be perfectly honest, almost like, I don't want to use the term immature, because I don't think that's the term, but almost like my mannerisms and the way I speak and the way I project myself is, it's almost like, I don't want to say a little kid, but just somebody a lot younger than the age I really am, you know. I think a lot of that has to do, though, with, and I'm not making excuses, but I think a lot of it has to do with most people who stream, they game outside of streaming, and I don't do that. Most people who stream, I would think most people who stream, at least based on the people I've talked to, they have, like, a social life outside of streaming, you know. I haven't met nobody else like that either. I would like to meet somebody who's like that, who only games and streams at the same time. So they don't game outside of streaming. And I know there's people who stream with full-time jobs, but somebody who don't really have a social life. Now, I will exclude people who are, like, married or have kids, just because that prevents you. For some reason I thought it was snowing outside. But it was a glare from the traffic. But no, you know, that prevents you obviously from having free time, but like somebody who just doesn't have, who uses their streaming time as a social hour, if you will. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not that I think about all the time. It's just something that I came to my mind the other day, and I was like, you know what, that'd be kind of neat finding somebody like that. The one thing I've noticed, the one thing I will say, when it comes to people who, and now I don't know, maybe I'm totally disconnected with this, but like, there's not a lot of people who like have a lot of leniency in their community. like I'm not talking bad about anybody, but to me, it's like, if you're a small streamer, why do you have so many rules? You know, that, I don't know. If somebody, I would like someone to explain that to me, because it's kind of like, you know, kind of like you hire security for the club, but only 10 people show up, you know, that type of deal. You know, you know, I don't know. It's just a few things I've observed. Nothing bad. Guess it's just different. Guess my ex-girlfriend was right. I am kind of weird. But yeah, so yeah, I started streaming tonight, and or right now, and it's like I work tomorrow, and so I was like, you know, I set up. I mean, it doesn't take long to set up. I mean, I boot up my PC, open all the programs. Takes about max 10 minutes to set up, but you know, a lot of times when I fire up my PC, that's like the first thing I do is get ready to stream. Other than when I check my email, like I don't have my PC on to, you know, unless I'm planning on streaming or checking my email. But like I started streaming, and I'm like, okay, well, it's 6:30, whatever. You know, and I always do this because I always stream late, and then I need to eat, and it's weird because I think to myself, you know, I go to bed at like 10:30, 11, it's fine. But it's like I stopped streaming at like 9:30, and then before I know it, it's, you know, it's 10, and I gotta find something to eat, shower, and all that, and it's like, damn, before I know it, it's like 11:30, and that's only an issue when I have to wake up for work, you know. So, and I had a doctor's appointment on yesterday, and then did I have to wake up early on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday? I don't think so, but I didn't sleep in. So the one day I sleep in is the one day that I have to really go to bed early because of work. But for what it's worth, I'm gonna be like really excited because I never take time off from work, and I'm excited, and it's something I really want to do, and it has nothing to do really with the holidays. It's just more so the year's ending, and I lose days if I don't use them. I'm literally, like, out of the 4 days I'm using to take off of work, 2 of the days are days that I'm actually gonna lose if I didn't take them before January 1st. So if I didn't take the holiday, take these days off, I would I would lose them, and I don't get paid for them, because when it was the holiday, whatever holiday it was, July 4th, Memorial Day, Labor Day, these two days that I would lose January 1st are days we get at the beginning of the year. I think they're just 2 free days, but some people think they're for holidays, because we don't get the choice for holiday pay or floaters for every single holiday. Like Easter, we don't get it. Mother's Day we don't get it. Father's Day we don't get it. And so we just get it based. We just get floaters for basically the day after Thanksgiving, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and July 4th. And they started Martin Luther King Day, because I think 2 years ago that became a federal holiday. But yeah, so I'm actually like, I save my time, and then if I don't need it, then I just use it. And so I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Like I'm kind of nervous just because I don't really have anything planned, which is nice. I want to do stuff, but like my personality and just what I'm going through, it's like a lot of it I don't really want to go out that much. But if I can convince myself, like somebody suggested, do this, do that, and it's not that I don't want to do those things, it's just that I just feel so like, it's like I just want to stay inside a lot of times. Unless I have to go, like I don't do delivery for groceries, I go buy those, or anything really, other than like Amazon or something. But if it's not a doctor's appointment, if it's not food, then I usually don't go do it. I mean, sometimes I make myself go see a movie. Sometimes I try to make, like, I go for a walk. I like that, but I can't remember the last time I did something brand new that I'd never done before. And I think it's just overwhelming a little bit. But anyways, I just want to say happy holidays, and I'm gonna stream for a few hours and play some games, and I appreciate the kind words you said, and hopefully over the holidays we can I hate saying like we can hang out, because it sounds like I'm trying to get you to come to my streams, and it's never like that. I promise you it's never like that, but it would be nice over the holidays, because I'm definitely gonna be waking up early. I ain't sleeping till 1 o'clock every day. But the idea is, what I want to do is wake up, do a stream, eat lunch, and do another stream. That's kind of what I want to do. So hopefully I can, spend time with you guys. And there's a lot of people obviously who follow me on different sites, but there's only really, and again, I'm not complaining, I promise. There's only really like maybe I say regulars, but people who there's probably only about 15 people, maybe 20 that know me recently, that have been to streams recently, that not just streams, but know how I am by interacting in Discord or whatever. And so it's like, it's cool though, because those people, it's like I know quite a bit of, and so it's nice because I develop relationships with those people, and it's nice. And then every now and then somebody who I haven't seen for a while comes by, and I try so hard to remember everybody's name or remember something about that person, but sometimes I don't. But yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm pumped up. I got a couple things that I want to do. It's not so much actually doing stuff, but I don't know. I just really like streaming and computers and doing stuff like that. But I have a something I wanted to do like a couple years ago, but I don't know what happened. I think I was still on second shift. Things were rough, and I'm revisiting it. But I want to get into YouTube, like seriously. Like, I bought this program. I got this guy who's gonna help me get started, and it's not like some woke up one morning, okay, I want to start YouTube. No, it's something I actually prepared to do, when it's kind of daunting when it's your first time doing something like that, because it's like you don't know where to start, but you know that. And yeah, just that. Basically, that. It's like I like a simple life, you know. I want to get into that. I want to stream, eat, go to work. It's basically, it's weird. It sounds like a boring life, but it's really exciting, to be honest, because it's like you know, no surprises. It's crazy because when you think back about, like, what is it, 23, 15, 10 years, even 10 years, 10 years ago, it's like I was a total different person, man. Like, I loved to go places where I didn't know anybody. I don't know what it's called, but I like to be around a lot of people. I just liked that. I didn't, you know, like, I'd rather go to a place that I didn't like if it had people than go to a place I do like that's like, there's like hardly anybody there. And it's crazy because I used to just like, I like to interact with people, but I like to kind of be in my own shell and do my own thing. Like, I never was like, okay, what does the group want to do? Yeah, no. That's not something that ever appealed to me. And I think because there are people that I've known, not recently, but back in the day, they used to, I say, hey, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, man, I didn't do anything. I said, well, why not? Because nobody wanted to hang out. No, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Like, you don't do anything because nobody wants to do anything? Oh my God, hell no. I mean, I can't, you know. And, you know, that's like around the time, that was like, what, 2008 to 2013, 14. And that's around the time I remember people, like, one of the funniest things that somebody ever asked me was, I told them what I did for a weekend, and their first response was, who'd you go with? Now, I get it, like, you want, you know, I get why you asked that question, but it was asked in a way that's like I was expected to say somebody, because when I said by myself, I believe it or not, I used to lie, and I got over that really quickly, but at first I used to lie and just make up something, because I knew what the response would be if I said by myself, and I was kind of I felt not bad, but I felt not embarrassed. Kind of felt like a loser, you know. I was like, well, I gotta say somebody, because if I say nobody, then it's just gonna open up more questions. But when I got to a point where I just didn't give a fuck, I just said, I go nobody. And I always follow that up with, who the fuck cares? Excuse me for my language, but like, who cares who the hell I went with? Like what does that have to do with anything? But I know what it has to do, because it's, for whatever reason, during that, I don't know if it's still like that for people in college and even people who recently graduated, but there's this thing that if you do something by yourself, it's weird or it's odd. And I don't know if that, I'm sure it's still a thing. But this is going to sound really weird. You know, there was social media at the time, but that was when social media was a little more basic. Like, there was Twitter, there was Instagram, there was Facebook. Boom, that's it. Maybe some others, but it's like there wasn't so much social media, you know, activity. So, kind of like, you know, people didn't really have, you know, it's like people didn't make videos by themselves. I mean, videos with groups, and everything was done in a group. But now it's like there's like so many different things to do, and I hate sounding like this, but it's different. So I don't know. I always thought that was a weird thing when I'm trying to explain when somebody asks me what I did and I'm trying to explain, and their first question when I'm done explaining is, "Who'd you go with?" Yeah. Well, if I say no one, does that make me a loser? Okay then. And your opinion don't mean nothing. No, I I mean, I get it too, But there have been times when I asked people to do stuff, and like when I was younger, I asked people to do stuff. But problem with that is nobody ever had any fucking money. I'm sorry for my language, but nobody ever had any money. Like, they just never had money. And that's just I mean, there's some people I was friends with that always had, some money in their pocket, but there were some people that just never had money to do anything. And it's like, I want to hang out with this person. They don't want to mooch off me. They're not trying to do that, but the things they can do, I mean, their options are really no fun. I mean, because you need to have at least some money when you go out. I mean, you gotta have some. And so they wouldn't have any money, so I'm like, well, and I look like I don't know, maybe a bad friend because I don't want to hang out, but they don't want to there's nothing to do. And so it's like, it wasn't a big issue, but a lot of times people would come and I'd, help them out and stuff. But that was a lot of people I was friends with and just never had money to do stuff. But anyways, I don't know how the hell we start talking about that. But I appreciate everything. I stopped playing Christmas music on the stream because it started getting copyright strike. And I've noticed the stuff that gets copyright strike, well, no, there's not a trend to it, because like Major Lazer and some of the big EDM guys like Skrillex, if they do a Christmas mix, or if there's a song of theirs that's in the mix, it will get copyright strike. And I didn't think Christmas music, I mean, I guess there are people like the guy who sings Jingle Bell Rock, that's like a 60s song, and then, there's actually people who have copyright to some of them songs, but I didn't think like Christmas remixes would be, but yeah. And so that's why I'm not playing Christmas music, because the stuff that is copyright free is like literally what you would hear in a church or something close to that. Like very like choir-ish, and I get it, but yeah, it's definitely not, it's like the opposite of upbeat. And so I'm like, well, I don't know. But yeah, so I stopped because I like playing Christmas music. But yeah, all right. Well, anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm glad you guys had a good appointment. I think I missed what you guys said about it. Sorry if I didn't respond to it. That's cool. Did you get him anything for Christmas? No, what kind of dumbass question is that? Of course you got him for Christmas. It's more like, what'd you get him for Christmas? Man, sometimes, I mean, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I remember back when I was young, Christmas time. Only for like a few seconds, but it's like, man. Like, I think it was late 90s, the last time our whole family would get together for Christmas. And so, you know, after that, people got older, people started having kids, and people started, you know, nieces and nephews, they all started you know, being in a relationship, so then they have other Christmases, and so they, you know, it wasn't just my grandma's Christmas. How old how old is he? I know you told me, and I know I should know, but $11. Well, you're typing though. He ain't gonna hear you type, is he? Or is he looking at your phone too? You should have told me that he's in your room. I would have. I apologize for my language. I would have not had. I would have been more cautious, so I don't want you to think I feel like an idiot now. I see what you're saying. Yeah, still no excuse for it. But because usually when I stream on Twitch, it says, oh yeah, that's right, it doesn't matter with you guys. But like with you, it would have, it would show that you can't see anything. I think I told you that. And then with Brittany, it would show that she couldn't hear anything. Or vice versa. Vice versa. It would show that you couldn't hear. And on her phone, it would show like the little image of a TV and crossed out, and that meant that she couldn't see. And really weird. But on this new chat, it doesn't say that. Doss, what's up, man? Doss, I'm gonna show you this screenshot, brother. This is why I didn't even see your name. Now, look at this, man. I feel even dumber because now, Doss, you see why I missed your name, brother? Does anybody see why I missed his name? I barely see it. Still no excuse, but that's pretty bad art design right there, baby. Yeah, blue on blue. Nah, that don't work. That does not work. Literally, they took dark blue and said, let's put it on light blue. That would be great. What's crazy is he talked in the chat the other night and it wasn't like that, so I don't know. I think your name was Pink last time you were talking. Anyways. Yeah, right? Like, yeah, let's have let's make it so, you know, we'll have a blue background and then we'll put random people's color font of their username as blue. That will be a great idea. Anyways, I'm just kind of relaxed. I'm chilling. I'm gonna have let's see. I always appreciate hanging out with you guys. I know Mike, what are you up to, man? So Steam has this sale going on, and I think it's their biggest sale they have annually. And I don't know what games they have on discount exactly. Like, I don't know if it's just newer games or if it's like somewhat new games. But they usually have some games at a pretty good discount. Is it all types? Now, is there a way to sort? Is there a way to sort by discount? Or no? I'm gonna say no. Like, here are the 60% off games, 50%. I'm actually shocked though, some of these games are actually really new. Like, I mean, like, well, there's an example. See, that's like a huge discount. Now see, and then they have something like, that's actually a pretty big discount, but they probably figure everybody already has that game. You know. Now, what game is this? Middle Earth? Wow, 85%. Well, damn. It's like real. This game right here, I don't know if it's still like this. No, not this game, my bad. I'm talking about Dead by Daylight. Now, I don't know if it's still the same, but I remember when I was searching through Twitch, probably about a year ago, a lot of people were playing that game. And I've never looked into it, but I always wanted to see what it was about that game, why so many people played. And it was crazy because I would see on Twitter or whatever, DBD. I was like, what's that mean? What's that mean? And a lot of streamers play the game, especially a lot of like people, like, not being sexist or anything, but like a lot of girls seem to play it. Females, it just seems to be a game like a lot of non-crazy competitive gamers play. But like you know, is it what? Let me see. Let's look it up. Because I know it's an old game. Where's the store at? Oh. It's probably unlike anything that's out, right? I'm guessing. Oh, it's only $7. I wonder what's the... Yeah, let's watch a trailer. Oh, that ain't gonna show nothing.
They're gonna keep. If you lose track of them, don't fret. Bring home.
Everything's a cinematic. Like, they don't have a regular video of gameplay. I mean, I guess I can look on YouTube, but... Well, if your kiddo can play it, then it's probably a very simple game to learn. But I'm not gonna say if your kiddo can play it, I can play it, because that doesn't automatically ring true. When they got like a, what is it, the 80-year-old grandma playing Scrim. I think they have like an older guy or woman playing Call of Duty. Yeah, she probably smoked me. What up, Ben? Happy holidays to everybody. I'm relaxed. I'm hanging out. So, as most of you know, I got work tomorrow, but I'm off for 2 weeks. Is it like anything that's out? Dead by Daylight? Is it similar to anything or not really? No problem, brother. Oh my God. Fuck, no, not you. Not you, Ben. Oh, is it? Same premise? Sorry. If you know, you know why I responded like that. And I didn't respond like that to you, Ben. Mike probably already knows, but hey, don't. No, don't. Not yet. Let's see what he does. No. I probably just did what I shouldn't do. Because it's going to be ironic when I say just ignore him, but I just kind of defaulted that. But, yeah. I mean, if it gets to a point, you can just do whatever. I don't really want to. I don't want to totally, even though he knows what he's doing, I don't want to totally be rude and disrespectful or authoritative, but I also don't want to spend an hour dealing with that crap. So maybe he'll come different. Maybe he'll, you know, sometimes people change or whatever. So wait, PS5? You got PlayStation 5? It's gotta be PlayStation 5. I remember when I Dude, that's awesome, brother. I remember when I tried to ship you that PS4, man. I about fell on the ground when UPS told me it'd be $800 to ship that to you. And on top of that, it'd take like a month to get there. I tried sending him my PS4, and yeah, it was. I was just gonna send it to him because I forgot why I was gonna. I think I was gonna try to buy you something, but it was tough because. But yeah, I tried sending a PS4 from here, Florida, to the UK, which I get it's a long distance, but it was like something crazy. But dude, that's awesome, man. What game? What games did you get? You already know. You might as well download all the free stuff, or at least add it to your library. Yeah, right? That's crazy. Might as well add Call of Duty, Rocket League. I think Rocket League is for consoles. I don't know, but add them all to your library. Are you getting a game, or are you just gonna roll with like the free stuff over the holidays? I haven't actually played that yet. I played the first one. I played the first. I was. Oh dang! I don't even think I have that on my library, to be honest. Oh, did you see the new Steam update? So you see the new Steam update? The new Steam update now. It will actually you can actually buy a game, and now you can hide it. So like, if you bought a game and you don't want no one to know you bought it, you can do that. I think it went live. Maybe not yet, but I think it's coming in the future. It's either now or coming soon. And I figure that's for the people who get all the get the anime games, or get the stuff like, what up, Zoe? Did you see that, Zoe? You now buy a game. I'm guessing that's what it's for. That's what's up. Oh, dang. So you got... Damn. See, I'm probably the only person in this whole chat, probably the only person in all of Twitch, who's never played a Resident Evil game. Well, no. Last Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 1 for PlayStation. I've never played none of the newer games. I don't... And the one reason I never played those is because, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of, like, having no ammo. Like, I don't like that. Like, you have 10 bullets, and then you gotta shoot this zombie, and then you'll have 3 left. And then you gotta run from this zombie to get 5 more. Like, give me ammo to play with, you know? Give me some... Not everybody hits headshots. But I did watch some speedruns of it, and I was actually shocked that some people speedrun that game the way they do. But, well, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Why everybody's hanging out, man? I just want to say happy holidays, man. I appreciate everything. I really do. Like, I'm, oh, here's something I got. I know you guys probably don't care, but you guys probably wondering what this is. So this is a tripod. Now, the reason for this is almost all my photos are selfies. And I didn't realize this until recently, but the front camera of the phone is not nearly as good as the back camera. And so when you take one with the back camera, you can't really see, and it's really weird doing that when you're taking your picture of yourself with the back camera. But I bought a tripod so then I can actually record video and take pictures and not make it look like the camera's like 3 feet from my face or 3 inches from my face. What up, Vic? Oh yeah, Finals is a good game, man. It was made by a few people from Battlefield who developed the Battlefield games. I don't know which Battlefield developers, but yeah, see, like, it's like some of these games, like, you know, this is something I kind of want to play. But like, see, and the only reason I haven't played more of this game is because, and I mentioned this the other day, is that there's so many cinematic cutscenes, man. That's what she's doing. It's like there's so many cinematic cutscenes, and like, I get it, it's a story game. But like, maybe over the holidays I'll have more time, so then I can really jump into it. But like, you know, when I stream 2 days a week, and I have like maybe 5 hours, but like 2 of those hours I talk, and I play this game for 3 hours, but then, you know, the hour-long cutscene. Because honestly, I'd be lying to you if I knew what's going on in the story. I just skipped all the dialogue for a lot of this stuff because it's just so much dialogue. And like this game, see, I bought this game because someone said, like, if you want to play the second game, you have to. Everybody I talked to said you have to play the first game. Like, you don't have to play the first game to play the second game in terms of gameplay, but you will not understand none of the story. And so I got this game for like $5. But they came out with, there's a remastered version, but everyone's like, yeah, don't buy the remaster. It's got a bunch of bugs to it. It's got a bunch of issues. And so I'm like, okay. And I bought the original, and now I'm kind of thinking, kind of feel bad buying the original, you know. Well, a lot of these are free. Free. Amazon Prime or free. Amazon Prime or free. Amazon Prime or free. That was $5. Now I bought that game. That's definitely free. Like, there's probably only like, that's still a lot. maybe 15, 20 games I bought. It's crazy because I go down, I add all these free games to my library, and it's like, I know I'm never gonna play it, but I add it anyways. But you know, it's so stupid though when I bring up, man, what game should I buy? It's like I got like 10 games that I still need to play. Yeah, what game should I buy? This game right here, I was having a bad stream and I tried booting up this game, Thief. I don't know if anybody's ever played it, but it's such an old game that I don't know how resolution works exactly, but basically it only shows up, it only takes up a fourth of my screen, and I couldn't figure out how to change that, and I was like, there's no way in hell I'm playing that game. I'm assuming it's a resolution thing, but they didn't have that. They didn't have anything in the settings, so I'm guessing that if it was blew up, it would look like crap. So it's made for, I'm guessing, for 1080 monitors. But yeah, it showed up as a little square, and I'm like, oh god, no. I don't care how good the game is. I don't want to make it seem like I'm playing on an iPad, please. You know, but yeah. And this ain't even a game. I don't even know what this does. Well, I know what it does. I guess it's to download wallpapers, but I don't know how that's different than just downloading an image from the Google. But when I was telling people I'm starting PC gaming, what should I download? Everybody's saying download Steam, download all this. And this was before I really knew what Steam was. It's a download wallpaper engine. And yeah. But yeah. It's basically what? Just desktop wallpaper? Is that at the end of the day, is that what it is? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So like wallpapers that move and stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The fact that this guy has 6 hours playing this game, there's got to be something going on here. I mean, oh, I see. Yeah, so, okay, well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, and like, the only reason I don't play older games, the only reason I've never really played older games is because it goes back to the time I have to play. So it's like, a lot of times I tell myself, I don't want to play an older game, you know, to get up to date on the story if the gameplay and the graphics suck. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I just don't want to do that. Maybe because I'm ADHD or something, but I usually can't even follow the story, and, you know, I'm usually so focused on the game that really, you know. And then this game, so I was actually going to install this game, and I was reading a Twitter thread, and somebody was saying that it's one of the better games that's out, and somebody commented, was like, there's so many menus. It's like, if you're a new player and you have no idea what you're doing, it's so much to get started. Like, you can't just jump in and start playing. And then they were saying, like, like, the base game is pretty good, but all the DLC you gotta pay for, and it's all expensive. I don't know how that works, like, with multiplayer. Like, if I can play with you, if you have the DLC, can I still play with you if I don't have the DLC? And then I watched this really long YouTube video on how everything in this game is monetized. Like they sell you the DLC. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but they sell you the DLC, but then you have to buy other things. But then you have to buy other things to play to take advantage of the DLC. So like I don't know if it's like coins or whatever it is, but I didn't know DLC was expensive like that. Again, I'm fairly new to that. But I always thought DLC was like $10 or $15. I didn't know DLC was like $30 or. I seen a YouTube video on the thumbnail. It says, no, Blizzard, Diablo expansion is not worth $100. Or do not sell the expansion that's $100. Now I don't know. I've never heard of expansion or DLC worth $100. Or sell for $100 more than the actual game. That's crazy. But again, what do I know? I don't know that much. But and then that game. Well, I don't even know where that game came from. Hey Mike, isn't that the game that you started playing? And we were gonna play together? Or is that just New World? Did you ever have any intention of playing this game? Oh my god. It's crazy. I'm multi-streaming, but everybody's on Twitch. Holy shit. So, but yeah, that game. I don't know how I. Oh yeah. So something I've done. So you see this mouse wheel. So what I've done is, this is gonna sound stupid, but this mouse wheel can click to the left and right. So it's essentially a key, and it can click in the middle. And so one thing I've done, so like say I want to go to the left monitor or the right monitor, I can just right click or left click and it will show that. So that's what happened. And because everything's on this TV over here, I don't really look at that unless I have to change scenes. So that was my fault. Yeah, that's not. It's a cool feature, but it sucks when you have like grenades or something, or like something that's like a consumable. Because sometimes when you click down, when you do the middle click, sometimes it clicks to the right, and you accidentally like toss a grenade or something. Like, oh shit. But and then yeah, and in this game, I looked up this game. I said this the other day. I was gonna get started on this game, but this game takes about, I forgot what I read. It's something like 8 hours before you can even start playing. Oh, my bad. But this game right here, Frostpunk. It's like yeah, this game takes like hours before you can even start. You know, it's like City Skylines or whatever, similar to that, where you basically kind of build and do all that. But it takes a lot to get involved in. See, I never beat this game, though. I thought about going back to that game, but no. After people started beating this game with like guitars, and somebody beat this game with a flute. I'm not kidding you. No, a recorder. So somebody played, the recorder we got in high school, junior high. Someone beat this game with that. Swear to God, look it up. Someone beat it on a dance pad. Someone beat it with a guitar. Somebody beat it. I want to say someone beat it without jumping. Somebody beat it without actually walking. So they, I forgot what they do, but they didn't walk. So they did something that, in lieu of that, like jump or roll. So after that happened, I'm like, yeah, that's not... There's going to be no accomplishment there. But, now, see, now this game... See, I don't know why, I bought this game because I really wanted to play it, but... I keep telling myself I don't want to start a new game. But then I start a new game. And then we all know about this game. Nick was telling me about this game. Nick was telling me, so... You know Nick, Mike. But Nick was telling me that he was playing this game. And, he was one of 12 people playing this game. In a 24-hour time period. So in a 24-hour time period, they only had 12 people play this game. Or maybe it's in a 12-hour period, they had 24 people play this game. But something like that. To me, that's mind-boggling. That's crazy. Like servers aren't going to last. Now, see, I haven't played it since they updated it, so maybe they changed a lot of things. But it's like you're out in space. It's like Call of Duty in space, minus all the extra stuff. It's not even Call of Duty in space. It's Call of Duty actually is in space in some game, in some of their past games. But yeah. Wow, this is more exciting than actually playing the games. Well, I'm gonna get a smoothie, and I'm gonna actually probably. I mean, I could start playing. Let me get a drink, real quick, because I've been trying to watch what I eat because my stomach's been hurting. No, but I almost bought that game. Because there's this program called Ditsper, DISPER, I think it is. And so it's a game. It's a program that allows people who are viewing your stream. I don't know how it works exactly, but you know what I'm talking about. It allows people who are viewing your stream to do stuff to your stream. Make stuff pop up, make stuff show up, and make stuff just kind of appear all of a sudden. When I was looking at that game, I saw a Twitch stream of somebody had that program going. I was like, man, that looks pretty cool. But the actual game itself, I actually thought at first it was a VR game. But it's actually, like you say, it's a regular game. But I'm assuming... I'm guessing, well, I don't know, I shouldn't assume, I should just look it up, but I'm guessing the game is similar to Resident Evil minus the combat. Is that kind of what it is, or is there combat? Or is it like one of those games where you're not fighting, you're just solving puzzles? You're not actually... shooting anything. Yeah, so okay. So so you solve puzzles, basically? Is that kind of the premise? You're solving puzzles to figure stuff out? Or are you literally just walking through like a building? Yeah. Sounds fun. I mean, see, in those type of games, and I don't know why I don't play those type of games, but those type of games, when it comes to having a community to interact with, those are probably some of the best type of games. Games like that. Of course, marbles. Like some of these games, and like this game, like, and I've always known this, so, but I like playing these story games. But you know, unless you're like really good at this game, which I'm not, or unless you're like teaching somebody about this game, or you're funny as hell, which I'm neither of those things, it's very hard to, like, you know, everybody I see who's a streamer who plays story games, they fall into one of those three categories. And I get it. It's not really that fun to watch somebody play a story game. And to be honest, if I gained outside of streaming, I'd probably play different stuff. But who knows? Maybe I will, you know. I'll look it up. What's the is it on sale on Steam? I guess I could look. Phasmophobia. I actually feel really good. Wow, it's only $11. Wow, it's still an early access game. Well, I got it on my wish list. Well, I'm gonna take your advice with this, and I'm gonna buy this as soon when I get out of work tomorrow. When I get off work tomorrow, I'm gonna finish some things and get ready for my vacation to start. Put all my work shit away for like 2 weeks, and I'm gonna take your recommendation, and I'm gonna get this game. The only reason I'm gonna buy it is because it's not a traditional game. I'm trying to really hold back on buying more story games unless it's something I really want, just because I want to finish some stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going to actually, you know what I'm gonna screenshot it, because I have a lot of games on my wish list, so even stuff that maybe I don't want to buy just because I wanted to remember it. But yeah, I'm gonna get that game. I'll get it one of these in the next few days. Get it, download it. How big is the game? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Only 20 gigabytes. Oh my god. 152 hours. We've already lost. We've already lost. Oh well. But that, hey man, I'm gonna take your, I'm gonna take you up on that, just because you guys carry a little more weight than some other people. All right, I want to play at least 10 minutes of a game, just because I'm here. I want to play something, but I'm thinking to myself, if I get into a game, I'm gonna want to keep playing. Before I know it, it's gonna be 9 o'clock, 9:30, and this is a cool, I'm relaxed. I'm feeling good. I'm not anxious. Like, I just feel, I don't know why I feel so good. I don't know. I feel just laid back. I feel all right, but I don't know. I'm with you guys on that, man. But anyways, what do you guys think? I'm gonna get something to eat, call it a night, so then I can get some sleep, and I have 2 weeks off. Do whatever I want. Because I know if I start playing something. What up, brother? What is up, man? Happy holidays, Tyrion. Happy holidays, brother. Yeah, man. Happy holiday. I was just doing like a chill stream, just hanging out, and we were just talking and just looking at different games and stuff. And I had the week off. I didn't work no overtime, and I work tomorrow. But then I have 2 weeks off. So I go into work tomorrow, and then I'm off until January 5th. Love you, Ben. No, but I've heard I like the Far Cry games, and I hear it's a. Oh, you're not doing really? You too, brother. I'm happy for you, and happy holidays to you and the fam, man. Always keep in touch. Hope you get back to sleep. Oh, man. What's wrong with your grandma, brother? My grandma's like my best friend, man. Dude, that's not good. I mean, yeah, brother. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, man. I appreciate you sharing that. For what it's worth, I'm gonna be talking to my family, but I won't be spending no time with my family. Like, I'm here in Florida, they're all in Michigan. The crazy part is I kind of want it that way. I mean, not want it that way, but that's kind of like mentally, that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, man, at least, thank God she got over that, man. Pneumonia can... I don't think I've ever had it, but I know it's brutal. Anyways, I just want to say happy holidays to everybody, man. Mike, keep me posted. But yeah, man, I'm all my family's in Michigan, man, so the only people I'm going to be hanging out with Christmas is basically you guys. And... the random people I see when I go to the store. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. She'll like that. When are you going? Are you staying the night there? Or are you gonna go there Christmas Eve or? I'll be thinking about you, man. That's really cool of you, man. Yeah, like I said, keep me posted. See you later, Zoe. Thanks for stopping by, brother, and I'll see you over my break. Hopefully I see you before Christmas, or talk to you before Christmas. If not, well, I'll see you after Christmas. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tyrion. Like, something I probably should do, but I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. I've learned to try to associate not just Christmas, but any day to feel good. It's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's nothing bad, but I feel like sometimes, you know, there's too much weight put on actual Christmas Day.
You know, it should, I mean, I get it. It's a good time to celebrate, but I mentioned this earlier. What did I say? But like last time my family was together, it's probably late 90s, early 2000s. And then people started getting relationships, get married, have kids. And so then we started to have Christmas on non-Christmas days. Mom's side this day, dad's side this day. And then people got older and started to have Christmas with their significant others' families, and it's just like a lot has changed. But I really mean it when I say happy holidays to Kyle, Brittany, and Carry On, and Mike, and Vic. I really do, man. That's awesome, man. That, I think when I was growing up, most of my family lived in Flint. Then I had some family living at Greenville, which was like an hour away, and then some family in Holland, which is 2.5 hours away. So all my uncles, both my grandmas lived like 5 minutes from each other. Not even, like 3 minutes. And both my dad's brothers lived like 5 minutes away. It should be really cool. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get something to eat, watch some TV, and get some sleep. I love you guys. I really do. Like I said, we'll make up for it. It'll be a good time over the holidays, over the break. But I appreciate all you guys, man. I really do. Thank you guys for just all that you do, man. I really appreciate it. Now I just want to get something to eat and try to relax. I mean, I'm relaxed now, but I want to try to settle down a little bit so I can sleep. Alright, y'all. I'm out. Love you guys. See you, Mike. See you, Tyrion. Vic. All you guys, man. Appreciate it. Later. Peace out.